What are your relationship goals?
My relationship goal is to find me a husband. I'm just.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Call 1-800-Charlotte.
Yeah.
You just threw that on to the side, didn't you? But yeah, basically your relationship goals and your idea of relationship is kind of like the same. My goals is to find somebody that I'm basically compatible with, somebody that's helping me grow into the person that God intended me to be. Like I said, overall, well-rounded person that.
You just want to be married.
Huh?
You want to be married.
I'm gonna get married again. I will get married again.
Okay.
Hey, I'm speaking that into existence.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to be married again. I mean, I want to grow old with somebody. That's goals. Sit on the rocking. To sit in a rocking chair with my mate, with my partner, and rock ourselves and watch the children play outside. No.
All right, that's what's up. Let's see what you
got. What are your intentions in the relationship?
Intentions in a relationship. Did you skip a question? I think you did. Did you? No?
Mm-mm.
All right. So, like I guess in a relationship, let's just speak for me. My intentions. All right. I'm on the fence with the married thing. Like, I go back and forth. I do want to be married. Then sometimes I'll be like, whatever, But, and we had this conversation a couple days ago.
Yeah, we didn't finish it. I was wanting to end. I was wanting to see the end, see if I need to pack my bags.
Yeah, no, but because I feel like I'm gonna give you everything that I got. So then it'd be like,
you
so
can't
why?
Give me no insurance.
You can have insurance though. I mean, that's part of it. You want benefits and all that type of stuff. So it's like, okay, you can get insurance, or whatever, healthcare, whatever the case may be. It can be done. Like, so do marriage have to be the thing? Like for me,
go ahead.
I if I didn't get married or if we didn't get married, I would be okay with it, But I know you want to get married, so it's like, okay, she want to get married, so it's like, all right, do I want to do it just because she want to do it? I don't want to do that. I gotta want to do it.
And what's your reasons for not doing it? For not want to get married? Is it a fear or?
I think it is. That's part of it. Like, okay, what if it don't work out? Type of thing. I mean, I think about that. But like I say, it's not like I'm holding back on anything else. Like every other thing, like I'll do. So if I got money, I'll share that with you. Business, I'll share that with you. You know, I'm looking to get a house. Like, hey, if it's like, hey, you want to move in or something like that. It's just whatever. But I think I don't know. I can't speak for you. I just say I think more females be like, I want to be a part of all of that. I want to have my name on the house. I want to.
But I'm just saying, okay, so you want to share everything with me. So what's the issue with sharing your last name with me? Why is this? Okay, you'll share this. I put you on my health insurance tomorrow, but you don't want to share your last name. That's where,
I just be like, yo, like, what's the rush? Like, why? Like, I don't just be like, there's nothing that's telling me like, yo, for me to go do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nothing that's like, hey, do it. You know, it's no call to be like, it's just not. You know, it's
Right.
just not like, I love you to death. You know,
Do you?
I do, I do. You know, but I go through my spurts and stuff though. I'm
Right.
not saying that I've never thought about it or nothing like that.
Right.
You know, but one thing, another thing is like
Well,
I'm always trying to be the best that I can be and say, hey, I can support you and do all this stuff and take care of you, you know, the kids, all that, you know, between us we got 3 kids and stuff, they all grown, but
right.
still, you know, it's just like, are we able to do for them, you know, can we uh, 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 support ourselves, you know, can I support the family, all that type of stuff, you know, and the business, the brand is like the main thing that I focus on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the main thing that I focus on, and then it's like, and really now that I'm thinking about it, because you didn't force me to look, you know, deep into it, you know, now, but it's like I want that to I want that to work. I
Mm-hmm.
want the brand to work, and that be the thing that like, yo, I accomplished that, and this is successful. Now you proud of me, and you know, now let's do that type of thing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of my feeling. Like I still got some things to accomplish uh, before that. You know,
Right.
before marriage. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. You know, yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking about
Okay.
it. You know, but but
But
if anybody get married to you, it'd be me.
let's see. You got about 5 years. No,
Yeah,
I'm just.
no, you ain't.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I have a time frame,
Okay.
and if I mean our relationship is good, it's heading in the right direction.
So you would leave me if I wouldn't if I didn't I wouldn't
And
marry
by a
you?
certain time, it's like I'm more or less entertaining. I mean, entertaining the relationship. We're just entertaining the relationship. We ain't. My thing is, your goals or whatnot. Not is my goals is to be working toward, you know, something concrete, a relation. I mean, a marriage. I don't. And I guess my thing is, I guess the biggest thing with me is, I mean, we got grown kids. You're you're a loner. You don't mind being alone for the rest of your life. I like, I get attached or whatever. I like people in my life. I don't want to die alone or be alone. So I think that's what it is like. Because if there's a marriage, I mean, even though I mean we're together, and I foresee us being together, years from now, uh, it's just that fear at any time. And you can do it being married. You could just leave me at any time, but it's just that fear that I would like to have that connection to know that, hey, I'm not gonna die alone. He gonna be right here with me. So I guess that's kind of it. But like I said, my goals is to be working towards something. So why not work toward, you know, something more concrete?
Okay.
If we're living together, if we're doing this together and doing this together, why not seal the deal.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I get you. I see where you're coming from.
I like to be CC Charlotte Clemens.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, but that's work in progress. So
That's work in progress. But I think to have an honest conversation to where, you know, um, you know where you are, and that goes into communication. That's like one of my next questions and stuff. So they just falls right into it.
right.
You know, communication and knowing what a person's intentions are and what they want to do, so you can make a decision if you want to be in a relationship. Because sometimes, you know, a woman want a thing and the guy's like, yeah, I'm gonna marry you, and then find out they really didn't want to
Mm-mm.
marry them in the
No,
first place and
no,
all that
right.
type of stuff. So just having that communication part, and you know, and just being honest and upfront and everything, you know, is key.
Right.
So how important is communication, you think?
Communication is very important. Without communication, you don't have a relationship, period. You know. And of course, we didn't have a relationship the first time because we failed at communicating. So like I said, communication is key, and I'm glad that we're able to communicate. And like I don't know, I have this thing like, I'll out of the blue, I'll ask him something, like, okay, let's bring it to the round table. What do how you feel about our relationship right now? And so he can honestly say, hey, I'm good at the relationship. I'm good. I mean, everything is good, or you need to work on this, or there might be a problem here. It's just good to have that communication. And regardless, I tell him, regardless if it's going to make me mad or not, say it. Because I'd rather for you to say it than not to say it. So I think, like I said, communication is key to a relationship. And, we're tackling that and we're doing good, with it. And we just got to continue.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Yeah, communication is the number one thing. You gotta have it. You know, uh, and for I believe like from a guy's perspective, when you talk about it, is I just want to be able to express myself and say what I like or don't like. Um, you know, um, whatever feelings that I'm having, and we ain't really had no conversation where I was like, yo, I feel like dating somebody else or
You gonna
some.
pick at your tombstone?
See, I mean, but even if I said that, if I was like, yo, I don't know, if I came to you and was like, yo, I feel like I want to see other people or something like that, you know, or but then, so all right, so all right, let's say that. So like if I said that, like if I came to you, um, if I came to you and was like, yeah, right now, man, I feel like I want to see other people, you know. What would your damn, look at your
Yeah, I
face.
mean, first I'd be
What
like
would your
shocked, like really, and then I'm like, what happened with what happened within
Okay,
our relationship
gotcha,
that you wanna go outside the relationship,
gotcha, gotcha.
So I would want to know that, seeing if it's something with me or if it's just with you wanting to be a hoe, and then I'm gonna give you to the streets if that's the case.
True, true, true. Yeah. So but that's like the response that I would look for, like to know, for you to be like, yo, what's going on, type of thing, and why do you feel like you want to do that type of thing, and and then get to what that is,
Right.
and it may be just I'm just saying some shit, or
Right.
or I mean, or it could be a thought that I've had, but not want to act on it, but yeah, people well, once you start having thoughts, you got to be careful about it and stuff like that. But you know, um, just being able to express, if I'm having, whatever type of thoughts or whatever the case may be, and we can discuss it and explore it,
Right.
type of thing. That's the part that that I like, that I want to be able to say, yo, whatever it is that I feel like saying, and that be it, Not, I mean, not it as of you got to take it or whatever, but you not holding it against me, type
Right.
of
Uh
thing.
huh.
But like, yo, this is how I'm feeling, what's up, can we talk about it, type of thing, because we want to be big and tough and all that type of stuff and not want to share our feelings. But I would just say for any female, you know, um, you gotta respect, your dude. Like that's the biggest part. Like you gotta respect, him as a man, type of thing. That's first and foremost. If so, because if you don't, if you take what he give to you and use it against him and say he not a man, or he not doing what he's supposed to be doing, type of thing, like, yo, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm
Right.
not trying to have you talk to me any type of way. Like, I'm not finna let no dude on the street do it, so I'm damn sure not finna let my woman do
Right.
it, type of thing. So and so I'll go back to my last. That was huge.
Mm-hmm.
That was huge. So that cycle was like, hey, you don't talk to me, you don't give me any, emotions, tell me how you feeling, tell me about your past, blah blah blah. That was like always going on. I want to connect with you and all
Uh
that
huh.
type of thing. I'm like, I'm good. And then it was like, oh yeah, I love this person, blah blah blah. I want to let them in and all that type of stuff. Start, sharing some things, and what makes me me, type of thing. And then this month, want to start using that, like, oh yeah, need you this and blah blah. You done been, you weak and this and that and all that. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? Like,
Right.
what?
That'll tear somebody down.
Yeah, like how's you, how, and that was like super destructive, because I don't put my hands on, no female or nothing like that. And it was just like one of them things where you like, yo, you really trying to get it right now. You really pushing those buttons, and you physical, so you really trying to get at me, type of thing, So it was that cycle, like, oh, I want you to share. Now I'm good. Now you need to share. All right, I'm gonna share. Then you take what I share and use it against me, type of thing. So females that be out there trying to, say shit that's gonna hurt dude in an argument,
Right.
like, yo, you gotta curb that. You can't be doing that. Like, you gotta choose your words, wisely and stuff, cause I remember that, a dude gonna remember that, like, oh, that's how you really feel, then, so that'll be my word to the ladies. You gotta respect the dude that you with, and if nothing else, you gotta be building them up and not tearing them down.
Right.
And if you can do that, man, you gonna be winning. You gonna be winning.
That's me.
So yeah, definitely, you do your thing with that. So I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for the flowers too.
You're welcome.
That was nice. Dudes
The card,
ain't getting flowers out there.
and the card was nice too.
Yeah, the card was super nice.
I know.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I'm like, this is the winner.
Yeah, that was it right there. I ain't got no flowers, from nobody. Maybe, I don't know, but it's been a long time.
Oh, I got you flowers.
When you give me flowers?
When you wear the other crown.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's true. Yeah, so you have, yeah.
Men need flowers also. I mean,
I like flowers.
I know you like flowers.
I put flowers in the crib. I'm trying to, I gotta keeps my vibe,
right,
even and all that. All right, what questions you got?
What's a deal breaker in a relationship?